Good morning, everyone. Sunday morning here, 10/4/2020. I'll wait a little bit. See if anybody wants to come join the live stream. Make sure we're on here. It says we're on. How's the sound? How is the sound? Let me do that. Back. What? Hello? What? Good morning? How's the sound? Is the sound on? Good morning. William, good morning. James. Today is my birthday in the Philippines. Happy birthday, Tony. Sounds good. All right, just checking. Got to make sure everything's up and running. You know how YouTube works. Well, I use StreamYard. Don't use the YouTube. Jim, how you doing, Jim? Vanderpool. Chris, good morning. Hello from Pasadena, Texas. How you doing, John? Leesport is calling you. Robert, I know. You're talking Leesport, Pennsylvania. I know where Leesport, just outside Reading. Used to go up to the Leesport Farmers Market up there. Yeah. Hello from Jenkintown. How's Jenkintown doing? Good morning, Kate Earls. Tim Clements, hello. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful Sunday here. Beautiful morning. Sun's out. It's warm. You can see behind me the clothes are out over here. The clothes hanging out. Checking in for Wuhan. Good morning, Imelda from Angles. Good morning, sir, from Angles. Oh, Angles. Another Angelina here, huh? What do you think about travel being shut down till mid-2021? Where are we at here? What do you think about traveling shut down till mid-2021? 2021. My wife is stuck there in Mindanao. That is what it is. Nothing we could do about it. Time will tell. Morning, Bruce. What's going to happen? Just is. I have to deal with it, I guess. What's going to happen when a vaccine comes out? Who knows? But it is what it is. Where are we at here? Good morning, Brian. Watching from Porak. Over in Porak. I know where Porak is. That's one place. You're over in Porak. I've always said that's one place that I would never move to. Let me tell you why. The brownouts there. Because I know people that live over in that way. And like the brownouts there are just crazy. Maybe you don't have them where you're at. Good morning, Kathy. Mike, hey, Brian, we met at the store before lockdown. Mike from Canada. How you doing, Mike? Are Americans welcome back in the Philippines due to COVID? I wouldn't know why not. I mean, I know people that have traveled from America back to the Philippines. Now, they're ones that have that have wives here and children here, and they've traveled here. Now, when things open up, time will tell. Once again, we'll see what happens. Yes. I think the whole world knows that, Daryl. Help your neighbors. Food, cash, anything you can. Robert said, I went to Jim Thorpe today. I've been out to Jim Thorpe too. Nice area up there. I couldn't tell you the last time. I mean, when I was back in the States, it's just a nice place to go for the day to hang out. I don't know if leaves are changing yet. I think they're starting to change. What, October? Mid-October, October. Now I think the more north you go in the States, the leaves are changing. But Jim Thorpe is beautiful to go up there when the leaves are changing. I was at the old jail. You can go in the old jail up there. Yeah, I know right where Jim Thorpe is, right off of the Pennsylvania Turnpike. I tell you, that's one way you can get to it. I used to like riding my motorcycle up in that area. Just beautiful riding up in there. Where are you considering moving to, Jim? Good morning, Rayman. Up, you know what? It's not one of those that we're just going to jump up and move right away. Now, if it was just Lut and I, probably. Just, we can. I don't even know if you can move from one region to another region. Like we're in region, what are we in? Region 3. That area up there is, I think, region 1. I don't even know if you're allowed to even move right now out of the region. Maybe if we had, people that live and rent a place that is fully furnished, they can just throw all their stuff, whatever they have in their car, and go. But like we furnish our own place here, and we'd have to get a truck and do all that. But when we were up in La Union there, I just liked it. It was nice up there. Not too far from San Fernando, which is the bigger city. It was just nice. We plan to take more trips up there, check more areas out, look at different things, see what's up there, more of what's to offer, check out rental prices. I got a friend up there. He's sending me prices for rentals, like on the beach side. So they're always going to be a little more. But yeah, I want to check in, or I want to check more about it. Where are we at here? Yes, 14 days quarantine in hotel for us. For U.S. Philippines wife just landed in Manila, swab test, and typical 2 to 3 day quarantine until they get the results back. Then they will get paperwork to go home. Standard procedure. Had a subscriber. I ran into him up in Tequila Reef, and he flew in. He's married, and flew in to Clark. I think he said Clark. And then had a couple days quarantine there, waited for the test results to get back, and came back negative, and boom, out he went. Dale, how you doing, Dale? I love this channel. Thanks for all you do to provide us with a window into the Philippines. All the best. Found out today a Filipina I've been helping has been dishonest, but I still love the Philippines. Yeah. Another sad story. There's plenty of good Filipinos out here. Lesson learned. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Move on. But yeah, it happens, Dan. Dale, it happens. Here's another one I've been seeing. Everybody wants to give expert advice on dating here in the Philippines, and how you should date, where you should date, how to pick up girls. And I've always said, you know what, if you come to the Philippines and you need somebody to tell you how to meet a girl here, spend a little extra money and get physical therapy, or go into a confidence class back where you come from in the States or whatever, to boost your confidence, because you don't need anybody to tell you how to meet a girl here. Come on. Yeah. Here's another one I just seen, and I laughed, and I'm like, wow, these quote experts at giving advice to people to come here and date the girls. Here's what one expert is telling people now. Go down to Southern Mindanao. There's where all the beautiful girls are now. Southern Mindanao. Yeah. Anybody? Hernan, good morning. If everybody knows about the Philippines, knows about Southern Mindanao, and the problems they have down there with, these radical groups, and taking over and kidnapping people. You don't want to go down there. You don't want to go down there. But one of these experts are telling guys to go down to southern Mindanao. Now, if he's telling you to go to southern Mindanao, do you think all the other expert advice he's giving people is really good? Come on. Now, maybe he's in on something down there. You never know. Maybe he is part of a crew down there and he's going to get a percentage by sending people down there and they get kidnapped for ransom or something. Come on. Wake up, people. You don't need experts to tell you how to date here. Where are we at here? I lived in Mindanao, Brian. We were coming back once this is over. Now, there are areas in Mindanao that are fine. I mean, northern Mindanao. Matter of fact, I stayed down in Mindanao where Lut's family's from. Nobody bothered me. Nobody gave me a hard time. They accepted me. But her family's been down there for a long time, and they know each other. But they're not in southern Mindanao where the problems are. Big Kev, how you doing, Big Kev? Where are we at? But not the very south here. Some places are okay in Mindanao, but not the very south, though. Right. And this expert is telling people way down south. Go way down south. Hannah Grace goes to private school. How's the private school system where you are thinking about moving to? Ken, that's another thing that we have to check into. Those are just some of the things we want to look at and check into, see what kind of schooling is available there. I don't know. Like I said, we're not just going to jump up and go. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's another thing we want to check into. I give you advice. Bring your wallet. Vernon says, bring your wallet. There you go. Here is the perfect way to meet a girl. You guys ready for this? And I'm not charging you for this. You don't have to sign up for any bachelor course here. Here is the best way to pick up a girl. You guys ready? And a subscriber. One of you guys have said it. Just go up and say hello. There it is. The simplest, easiest way to pick up a girl. Go up and say hello. That's simple. That's simple. Now that's free advice. That's free advice. Yeah. Where are we at here? This guy says, Dad says Pampanga's best. Most beautiful women inside and out. Where are we at? Let me see. Is Baguio City a good place to retire? I personally haven't been there. I have a friend that I worked with, married a Filipino. He retired, and he moved up to Baguio. He likes it up there. I don't know. I've never really heard anybody really complain about Baguio. It's cool up there. If you like cooler temperatures, it's cool up there, that I know. But I've never been there, so I can't really give my 2 cents. But I've never heard anybody talk bad about it. Let's put it that way. My friend, he's been up there, a year and a half now. He likes it. He's moving. He's only moving because he wants to be closer to his wife's family down around Cebu. But he's never said anything bad about it. I've watched videos about it, and it seems like it seems nice. I mean, like I said, if you like the cooler temperatures, Baguio. We did plan a trip. I think it was a year or two ago to get up there, but the dates we had planned to go up there was the dates that this typhoon came through. So unfortunately, we didn't make it. I will get there. I will get there because we're heading that way. We're going to be, once we can travel freely, I'll be heading up that way more often. Good morning from Northwest North Carolina, KB, how are you doing? Land is more expensive there. Mike McQuinn says that. Where are we at here? No, Andy H. No, like I said, it was me and Lut, just me and Lut, and we were renting an unfurnished. Maybe. So people struggle to meet girls there. Wow. I don't. I don't know. I never really ran around and dated here. I mean, I met Lut, and we got along, and we still get along, and we dated for, I don't know, 6, 7, 8. With me being back in the States, and I was here for 6 months and 4 months. So we dated for a while before, I brought her to the States and married her. I don't know. There's so many different guys here. Like I said, I'm no expert, just off my observation. It's, what do you want? Like, what do you want? Are you just looking to date? They call these guys just want to sleep around with the girls here, sex pats. But because it's such a people would look at it as like an ugly word, you're a sex pat. What they've done now is they made it classier. They've made it a classier thing. What they're saying is, dating in Southeast Asia. I'm going to teach you how to date in the Philippines. But in actuality, they're teaching you how to be a sex pat if you're just looking to sleep around with the girls. But they've made it more classy. I don't know. I mean, it depends what you're looking for. Depends what you're looking for. Some people have problems with guys, older guys dating younger women. To each their own. What I don't like, and I see it, is, here's what I don't like. I have no problem. You see older guys here with these younger girls, and it's a give and take. They have the girl. Maybe the girl just takes care of them, gives them company. They take care of the girl. I guess it would be almost like a business arrangement. You know what I mean? Morning, Dennis. She takes care of me. She takes care of my laundry. She cooks for me. In return, I give her somewhere to stay. I take care of her. I let her go shopping. It's like a give and take. But what I don't like, and I see this, and this is just me. This is just me. I don't like to see these guys, and in my opinion, they're predators. That's how I look at them. They're predators. What they do is they find these girls that basically have the mentality capacity of like a 15, 16, 17-year-old person. Some people say I read like a 12-year-old, whatever. They have that mentality. And they even look like they're like 17, 18 years old. And their mentality is the mentality of like a 12-year-old, 13-year-old. And these guys prey on those. They prey on those girls. That's what I don't like. I think the guys themselves have a problem, maybe. Would those guys, if they could, sleep with an underage kid? Because if you look at the ones that they're dating, they could say, oh, no, they're of age. They're of age, but their mind is not of age. That's what I don't like to see. I don't like to see that. That's just creepy. To me, that's creepy. But to each their own. To each their own, right? Sorry, I'm rambling. Is weed legal? No. Ed Haskell, weed is not legal. My wife is 28 years younger than me. We live in Fargo, North Dakota, USA for 6 years. She has a 4-year degree. Yeah. I mean, like I said, to each their own. I don't think there's a problem. You know, it's the mentality. If sounds like they are pedos, Kathy, if you think about it, you would think they would be. You would think they would be, but they can sit back and say, hey, no, she's over 18. She's over 18, so I'm good to go. But I can understand, all right, if they do it, like they date like one girl that like that, and they're like, this isn't going to work. This girl's she's childish, you know what I mean? But they don't. They move to the next one. They prey on the next one, and then they prey on the next one. They love that. They love that they do that. Yeah, it almost sounds like they would be a pedo or a sicko. You're right. I think it's nasty, you know, and they know exactly how they're playing it. They know exactly, you know, when you give your girlfriend who is 19, 20 years old with the mentality of, you know, a 12, 13, 14-year-old, you give them a Barbie doll and they're the happiest they could be. I mean, something's wrong there. Where are we at here? My girl's like a UFC fighter, women's division, of course. The fat slob. How you doing, fat slob? Fat slob, you crack me up. That's all I have to say. Where are we at here? Doom Buggy. Put it this way: the above-average Filipino who has been brought up with money and good lifestyle will not go for that Western guy who is there for fun. You're right, Doom Buggy. They won't. They won't. They won't put up with it. That's why you don't see, you know, that's why you don't see these quote experts dating, you know, a college educated girl or something like that. They couldn't. I respect the guy who say comes here to Angeles City and his sole objective is to just bar hop, go from bar to bar to bar, picking up girls, playing the game, buying drinks, paying a bar fine, taking them back to their hotel, sleeping with the girl, and the next day, boom, he gets up and he does it again, but does it in a different bar. Whatever. I respect that guy more because, you know what? He's coming here for that. He knows what he's coming here for. That's his thing. I had one subscriber I ran into. He said, yeah, I'm here chasing women and women are here chasing my wallet. But that's what they're coming here for. They know that's what they're coming here for. Now, you take some of these, quote, experts, you bring them up here to Angeles City, these girls will play them right out. They'll play them right out because they're a little bit smarter than the ones that are sitting down in the province, you know, that don't have the education or don't have the wherewithals. But I respect that guy more that comes here and does that than these predator guys that want to prey on these young girls and these weak province girls. Philippine Cupid is where I found my wife there. Yeah, a lot of people find girls online. You know, then there's the experts are telling people, oh, don't use the dating sites. They're no good. Maybe they're no good for you, but others have found girls on there. Where are we at? Are you still leasing your trike to the person? You know, seems it's at your house more now. Cliff in Arizona. I talked about this in the past. I talked about this before. What happened was this guy, you know, we bought the trike and everything like that. He told us that he had a position on the trike line. In order to be in the trike line here, you have to be a part of that trike line. In other words, you have to pay dues in to get in there and everything like that. You have to be a part of that trike line. Well, here we found out he was a part of a trike line, but he was driving a trike for another person who paid those dues to be in there. What he wanted to do was just take the trike and freelance around and drive around and pick people up. And I said, no. I said, I don't want to be a part of that, because these guys now that are on the Trike line are struggling to get an income. And I don't want to be attached to a person that I know who's using my Trike to freelance around and take money from them. So we just told them, look, until you can get and we even told him, you'll go check it out. We'll buy into it. But he never did. And anyways, Lut's brother now, he uses the Trike and he drives Lut to the market, or he'll go to the market with her other brother and pick stuff up. But that's kind of what happened there. The guy wanted to freelance and like, no, but I'm not going to have, I'm not going to take that risk, get people mad at me. But yeah, good question. Richard, hey, how you doing? Philly in the Philippines. This is Richie from Philadelphia. I like your program. It's pretty neat. Thank you. My name failed my name failed from Oman. Where are we at here? How is Angeles now? Angeles is doing good. You know what? Last night, Lit and I, 6 o'clock or so, a couple more sports bars have reopened here. They're allowing some of the clubs to now reopen as sports bars, as I have said in videos. A couple more have opened here. Club Excess, Lollipops, which is very famous here. There was a bar called Voodoo, which sat right beside Kokomo's. They are now Angel Witch. Angel Witch moved from the one area all the way down there. They've reopened as sports bars. And last night I did a video walking down through there in the evening. Will they make it? I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, the whole area relies on tourism. So, Linda, hey Brian, Linda and Ron here in the U.S. watching you. Thanks for watching. Yes, High Society has been closed. Well, from my understanding, the old building where they were in has closed. That's gone. I was told they moved to a different area. When do I think traveling will be back to normal in the Philippines? They're saying traveling, as far as traveling within the Philippines, us living here, they're slowly opening things. Boracay was recently reopened. You can travel down there. Baguio City, up in that region, people now can go up in the air in there. They got to start opening more for the people here to travel around freely without all jumping through all these hoops and getting tests and this and that. Once that happens, then the next step, I think, will be they'll start allowing countries with low cases to enter and gradually open up. But their word is nothing really till 2021. We don't know. That's what I've been hearing. George, if you patronize the bar regularly and become friends with the owner, you can probably buy a dartboard and he'll set it up. Hey, you never know. The owner of these bars now, I mean, the sports bars, they're trying to draw people in, and if they can draw people in, I guess if somebody puts up a dartboard, they'd be willing to do it. From what I'm told, the ones that are open, I mean, they're just looking to pay rent. You figure for the past how many months now, rent's been coming out of their pockets. They're looking just, if they can cover rent, say cover the waitresses that are working in there, and they're just, opening expenses, air conditioning, electric, whatever, I think they'll be more than happy. But they, money's been coming out of their pocket to pay rent. East Bachelor Cool is watching. What happened to the Russian vaccine in the Philippines? I don't know. What's up with Grand Lewis? I don't know. I don't know if I don't think they're open. I just don't think they're open. Ant in Philly. Hello from Philly. Watching your videos every day. Thanks for watching. What's happening with Aunt Omar? I don't know. Still doing his channel. Still doing his videos. Where are we at here? Let me see. Where are we at? Hi, Brian. I'm 30 with 300,000 savings and would love to travel the world. Would you recommend taking a few years off my career to travel or keep working? I feel like a slave doing what I don't want to do. Do what you want to do. If you can do it, do it. Why not? Life's too short. If you have the ability and you have the money and you can up and just go and you don't have nothing holding you where you're at, you're not married, maybe you don't have children, if you have nothing holding you back, why not? Why not? Why not get up? Why not travel if you can? Well, don't know if you can travel the world now. So keep saving. So when you can, you're 30 years old, you're young. So you take some time off, travel around the world, and you're young. You can come back into the workforce. I don't know what you do for a living, but grab a camera. When you go out and travel, grab a camera. Vlog it. Put it on YouTube. You never know. Your travel adventures might go viral. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, why not? Why not? Would I be smart to buy a house rather than renting there? It's a personal choice. Depends what you want to do. Do you want to? I know people that own a house and travel here. They have that luxury. It's up. It's really up to what you really want to do. I mean, it's up to the individual. I mean, we rent, so there's nothing holding me here. What if you? My thing is, what if you buy a house, okay, and you buy? Matter of fact, I know a guy moved here years ago, bought a house, or him and his wife built property. Built a house on the property and the land. And when that bad typhoon came through, was it 2013, 14? I forget what it was, Yolanda, or maybe that's not other one. Wiped his whole house out, wiped everything he had completely out. You take that chance. With us renting, we're not obligated to stay here. So I guess it's up to the individual. Oh, where are we at here? Let me scroll down. You can't buy land, but you can buy condos. Yes. Now here's what Lut told me too, and I was told this too. Say if Lut and I build a house, we buys up property, we build a house. You can get legal paperwork drawn up. I was told here to where it would protect, say, one of the individuals. Say, heaven forbid, something happens and Lut and I break up, we split up, and we own a house, we own a property. They just can't say, okay, well, too bad, you're a foreigner, none of it's coming to you. From my understanding, there's laws here that protect that, legal laws where you can, agree have something drawn up legally, and something happens, you guys, you can sell it. They take half, I take half, and away you go. Lut has a friend right now. They have a house down, I forget where it is, Cebu. Anyways, they separate it and everything like that. He doesn't want to sell the house. She, of course, wants him to sell the house because she needs the money. So the house just sits. So if people tell you, oh, if you get married and you build a house here and something happens to your relationship, she's taking everything. No, that's not true. It's not true. It's a myth. Yeah, rent is so cheap in the Philippines that it's cheaper to rent than to buy. Yeah, I mean, look at our place we have here. Big, nice property, nice size house, and it's, what are we paying? $400 a month. You're not even going to get a room in a house like this for $400 in the States. Yeah, it is cheap to rent here. You can lease land and build a house. Yep. I bought a new constructed house last month for my girlfriend. Paul says, I have a condo right near Jeepney Terminal. If anyone is interested in buying walking distance to SM Clark or Walking Street, let me know. I seen that. They have this thing here. It's called I think it's the Blue Book. It's a little booklet that they, like when you go into restaurants and stuff, you can pick up and then you can scroll through it. And businesses, local business here advertise it or advertising it. And last night, after we got done walking, we went up to Puzzles. And I opened up the book, and it was thin. There wasn't much advertisement. And a lot of it, there was one section there, just people got a condo for rent. I got a house in this subdivision for rent. Like there's a lot of people trying to rent or sell condos and houses in this area right now. I said it before, I'll say it again. Angeles City here, I think the prices of homes and condos here are overpriced. Just my opinion. I think they're overpriced. Why would I pay for something like that, the cost for something like that here, when I can pay the same thing and be next to the ocean, enjoying the ocean? You know what I'm saying? Let's see, pay 8.5 million pesos for a condo that overlooks the city, or pay the same price for a condo that overlooks the ocean. I'm going to take the ocean. I think it's overpriced here, and people are selling. They're selling right now. I've seen a lot of apartments for rent. So yeah. Pampanga rents will go down because of no tourism. Yes, I'm sure you could wheel and deal here with a place right now. Here's the weird thing, guys, and you might think, no, but this is one of those that common sense and logic sense throw it out the window here in something like this. If you go up to a place and you see it and they say, all right, we want 20,000 pesos to rent. And this place has been sitting empty for months and months and months and months. And you tell the landlord, nah, we'll offer you 15. They will tell you no. They will tell you no, and they will not budge from that 20. They would rather have that place continue to sit empty and they make no money on it than to come down on their price. Makes no sense. You can't figure it out. But that's the way they do it here. Bruce says price is based on demand Maybe they price it high in AC because some want to be close to the girls. Yeah, I guess. I mean, when things were up and running, I could understand that. They were raising price. Well, the prices of the condos were high and everything like that because they could keep those rooms full. They put that condo on Airbnb or something like that. They rent it out. They go through the whatever condo building they're in, and they could rent them out. Matter of fact, some guy the other day told me, he goes, I got 2 condos sitting here in the city. Anybody looking to rent them or to buy them? Yeah, that worked at the time, but now things aren't. And the thing is, these guys they might not fully outright pay for that condo. They might finance it, but with this all being going on, they still have to pay that monthly payment. And there's dudes that bought 2 or 3 condos, so they still got to pay that monthly payment. But yeah, that's how it works here. It's a lot of them rely on that tourism coming in here. Will they ever eradicate COVID? I don't know. Maybe. Hope they do. Never heard of this one. Someone was saying that if you buy a condo and 5 years later they decide to knock it down and build a new, bigger condo, your condo is gone and you get nothing, or sell to build a shopping center. I don't know. I would think there's something there that would protect the person that owns a condo. I mean, if the building itself houses a couple hundred condos in there, there's got to be something legally there that would protect those people. I mean, you would think about it, that'd be crazy. If that was the case, why not build a bunch of condos, sell them, a year later, knock the condos down, take that money, build another condo, make more money? It's got to be something there legally. Let's see. Kathy says, let's think about it. Beautiful PI girls all over the Philippines. Why spend all the money to be the AC? Go towards Subic for a beautiful scenery. Yeah. Yeah, Subic, I mean, it's the ocean. Me, I like Subic. I like going there for a couple days or so. It's not, I don't think I would retire down there in that Barrio Barreto area, Subic area. But it's a nice place just to get away from here, just to get away from Angeles City for a day or two. Matter of fact, I don't know, maybe Lut and I will hop in the car and go down there this week. We'll see. Are you moving to Luzon? I'm in Luzon. After 50 years, they can tear down a condo. All right, Mrs. Heminger says after 50 years, they can tear down a condo. All right. I don't know. I mean, Subic Bay has some great wreck dives. That's another thing I want to do. That's always been on my bucket list, is to get certified and do scuba diving. That's something I always want to do. It's on my bucket list. There's many places here that I can go to and get certified. I mean, I've snorkeled. It's fun. It's fun, but I want to get deeper down in. Have you ever eaten at Texas Joe's in Subic? Yes, I have. It's okay. It's good. It's I like Texas Joe. I think we ate there twice. It's me, Lut, Hannah Grace, and then the last time we were down there, I think Lut and I ate there. Yeah, I've eaten at Texas Joe. It's good. Even Candy are getting desperate. They are advertising heavily for renters right now. So many available with the Koreans leaving. The Koreans left. The Koreans have left. Yeah. Yeah. And they're building. You know, they built that other building. I told her I got to get up there. I got to get up there. Maybe I can get a tour through there. I'll have to see. Great restaurant in Subic. Oh, yeah, no problem. Fat Slav. Ever been to Iba? Yes, Run G19. We've been to Iba. Iba is nice. I thought it was nice up there. The only problem is it's a city, but it's not. It's a small city. It's a nice little small city, but it kind of doesn't have what I kind of want, you know. But yeah, nice area. All right, we'll end this one. We'll end this one so it doesn't become a political. Uh, Thoughts on Trump and COVID? I don't wish the guy any harm. I don't wish him to die. There are people out there now that are saying, good, we hope he dies. We have clowns, you know, that's all they are. I don't know. Once again, I don't know. I mean, I hope he gets well. I hope he recovers. He will. He will. And you know what? Here's another thing. I said, how do we even know he has it? Let's think about it. How do we know he even has it? Go Bobo's sister. How are you doing? The news. I don't care what news it is. They tell you and tell you and tell you. They see something, they run with it before they get the facts. How do we even know he even has it? Anybody see a record of it? We don't know. The news media feeds you so much BS, you don't even know. Who knows? But I don't wish the guy any, you know, I don't wish him, you know, anything bad. I mean, if Sleepy Joe got it, I wouldn't wish it bad on him. Like I said, I try to stay away from talking politics, but I wish him the best. Texas Joe's about the best place in the area. You know what? I when I was down there, there was this place called the Pub, which is in Barrio Barreto, and that place was pretty good. Somebody told me about that place. Monday, if you're familiar with Barrio Barreto, there's a place down there called, I think, the Sitting Bull. And the Sitting Bull is pretty famous down there. And evidently they bought up here in Clark. And I heard about this, but I didn't quite know where it was. But evidently they bought where Charlie's used to be up on Clark. That's what I was told. I'm going to meet a friend up there tomorrow, but I'm going to go up there. The Sitting Bull has a place now from Subic, same owner, same everything from what I'm told, is now up here on Clark. I'm going to go check that out tomorrow for breakfast. So, yeah. What am I missing here? Some small channel just posted a video on Walking Street at night, and there were freelancers everywhere, and many places started to opening on Walking Street. I got a video coming up. It'll probably come up 5 o'clock today. I'm going to put it. I was up there last night walking down. Yes, a few sports bars, Mr. Heminger. Sports bars is what they are. Sports bars with waitresses and food and TVs. Some have reopened. I got a video of that coming up. Like I said, later on, I'll post it. Do I see the freelancers? Yes, but they're not on Walking Street. They're all hanging up by Phillies and up in Envy and that whole area up there. And the tourist police don't run them off because you're legally allowed to stand around. So anyways, yeah, I got a video coming up on that. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go. Thanks, everybody, for stopping in. Go Bobo Sister, thank you for stopping in. Mrs. Heminger, thank you for stopping in. Fat Slob, thank you for stopping in. Henry Valez, thank you for stopping in. Everybody else, thanks for stopping in. What am I doing today? Kathy, thank you for stopping in. I don't know what James is saying, Kathy, but Hernan, Bruce, thank you for stopping in. Big Dizzy, thank you for stopping in. Anyways, guys, thanks everybody for stopping in. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Take care of the sick, the elderly, and the young. Don't beat your pets because your ass might get beat by your next door neighbor if you weren't in the Philippines. And with that, we'll talk to you guys later.